Have you ever thought about why securing a job in today's economic climate feels akin to winning a lottery? Ponder on that for a moment. The thought probably sends chills down your spine, doesn't it? It's a daunting prospect, one that many of us are facing in today's world. The economic climate of our era is not just challenging but downright intimidating. It is reminiscent of a biting winter chill, a cold that seeps into your bones, penetrating deep within. This winter chill, metaphorically speaking, is not a regular winter but an unforgiving, ruthlessly harsh one. A winter that carries a promise, a grim assurance of a more severe freeze that is yet to come. It's a transitory phase, yes, but one that threatens to extend indefinitely, a never-ending cycle of chilling gusts and biting frost. Our news feeds are flooded with stories of job uncertainty, of mass layoffs, stories that send a shiver down our spines. Corporate giants such as Google, Amazon, CVS, and Meta, names we associate with stability and growth, are becoming part of this narrative with alarming frequency. It's a reality that many of us are grappling with. The very foundations of our economic stability are shaking, and there seems to be no end in sight. What's more chilling? The brutal truth is this is likely to become even more common. It's not just a random occurrence anymore, but a pattern that is emerging, a trend that's getting stronger with each passing day. The future carries a threat, a looming shadow of uncertainty that's growing darker and darker. It poses a question that we're all forced to ask ourselves. What if we are next? Imagine, if you will, being on the receiving end of such news. Picture yourself in that situation, being singled out, being handed the pink slip. It's a cold reality, a cruel twist, especially if you're the only one in your team to face this predicament. You are left standing alone in a room full of people, utterly isolated despite the crowd. The sympathetic glances, the awkward attempts at consolation, the well-meaning words of your colleagues, they only serve as a harsh reminder of your predicament, the bitter reality that you're on your own. So what can you expect during this challenging time? The world doesn't stop for anyone, and life goes on mercilessly, whether you're ready or not. It's best to keep expectations low, to prepare for the worst while hoping for the best. You might expect a silver lining, a financial cushion to keep you afloat for a while. The silver lining might be a severance package, a lifeline that gives you a chance to regroup and start over. However, it's crucial to remember that's not a guarantee for everyone. Companies are tightening their purse strings, keeping their resources close to their chest in these unpredictable times. Unfortunately, you may not receive a large payoff unless you're in an executive position, a high-ranking role that guarantees a certain level of security. For most, any financial cushion provided will be just enough to keep you afloat for a few months. The promised large payoff is often a distant dream, a mirage that vanishes when you try to reach out. The reality is often far from it, a small financial, a temporary relief that helps you navigate through a few weeks or months at the most. It's a grim picture, but it's the reality that many of us are facing today. It's a challenging journey, a path riddled with obstacles and pitfalls. But remember, every challenge offers a chance for growth, a possibility to learn and evolve. The world we know is changing, and we must adapt, survive. It's a harsh truth, a bitter pill to swallow, but it's a truth we must accept if we are to navigate through these troubled waters. It's a test of resilience, a battle of wills, a fight against the odds, and it's a fight we must win. Take heart, for the night is always darkest before the dawn. Even the coldest winters eventually give way to spring, a time of renewal and growth. So hold on, persevere, and stay strong. The storm will pass, the sun will rise, and a new day will dawn. And when it does, we'll be ready to face whatever comes our way. For now, remember this: securing a job in today's economic climate feels akin to winning a lottery. It's a daunting challenge, a colossal task. But like every challenge, it's not insurmountable. With determination, resilience, and a bit of luck, we can weather this storm. For most, any financial cushion will be just enough to keep you afloat for a few months. Now the question is, what can you do about it? It's okay to grieve initially. It's a natural part of the healing process. Once you've allowed yourself to feel the disappointment, it's time to take action. Register for unemployment benefits with your state agency. This is a right you're entitled to, and it can provide some support for up to 6 months. One of the prerequisites for these benefits is that you actively search for a job. This requirement, while it may seem like a chore, is actually a blessing in disguise. It propels you to keep applying, and the sooner you land a job, the easier your journey becomes. However, the job market has its own set of challenges. With companies using AI tools to sift through resumes, securing a job interview can feel like a Herculean task. The traditional human touch in the selection process has been replaced by algorithms, and if your resume doesn't pass the AI review, your chances of proceeding further are slim. In fact, with the competition so stiff, the odds of securing a job might seem worse than winning a lottery. Here's where your creativity can come in handy. Consider exploring alternate sources of income. There are many platforms such as YouTube, TikTok, Amazon, and Fiverr that offer opportunities. If you possess a unique skill set, your chances of success increase. Remember, establishing yourself in a new field takes time, but persistence and patience are key. So, brace yourself for the long haul, remain persistent, and believe that something better awaits. Don't let setbacks discourage you. Instead, use them as stepping stones towards your next opportunity. Keep your spirits high and your efforts consistent. After all, the lottery of job hunting isn't just about luck. It's about persistence, resilience, and the unyielding belief in your capabilities. So, go ahead and buy your next lottery ticket in the form of a job application. Who knows, the next winning number could be yours.